store for you tonight. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. So Boston will get the first possession. White for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything. The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight, you gotta like Sarr.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. To the middle. Washington moving the ball around. Now Coulibaly. 4 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Possession to the Celtics.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Speedy move by Brown, using his velocity to get right where he wants to go.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside.
Hey, the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's Keita. On the wing, Simons. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Inside. Now Sarr. To halt the run. And finished off by Sarr.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's Simons with a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
To the paint. Brown with the steal. From deep. A rebound by the Wizards. George outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The three is up. Keita pulls it in. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to White. Now here's Brown. Back to White. Brown with a screen. White drives in. That one drops for him. White's got 5 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Hauser. Still without a bucket. And there's a pick. The drive by Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Landale. Lets the three fly. Wells, that's good. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Castle misses. Pass to Morant. From deep.
The tip. It's Durant on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle. Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Thompson, left side. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant, no good. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Count it. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Now, here's Jokic. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Durant with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Back to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Gordon. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Inside. Here's Jokic. All about. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
And it's Murray penetrating. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant drives in. And he lays it straight in. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Even the contact can't trip up Durant's drive. He just powers past it into his shot.
Pass to Holmes. Murray surveying the D. Moves back up. And for office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
To Okogie. To the inside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Adams. Here's Okogie. Now Thompson. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Pickett. Johnson left side. The rebound by Steven Adams. Thompson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Down low. Here's Adams. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Now here's Murray. Brown wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got the first points of the second half here for the Nuggets. Here's Davison. To the middle. Şengün. Good defense by Jokic. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Inside. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his first basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray outside. Clock at 4. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic sends a two-pointer. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And Thompson sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston leading by 3. Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
2 minutes. Murray with it. He's got 14. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Jokic. The Rockets pull it in. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Thompson outside. Here's Finney Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt...
Here's Davison. Here he goes. To the paint. Here's Eason. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Murray. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Davison. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Murray. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
And here is Murray. Pass to Brown. And here's Gordon. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. To the inside. Here's Durant. Over Gordon. Here's Thompson. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Cameron Johnson.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Pass to Shepard. Second chance shot. There's the three. Johnson rips down the board.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And they pick up the two.
Cameron
Well, the
Johnson.
defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Now Brown. Now Gordon. Durant with the steal. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. Johnson rips down the board. The Nuggets trail by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Gordon. Now Murray. Gordon a screen. And there's the dunk.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Brown with it. A free pass leads him right to the rack.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Here's Smith. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's limb, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Murray.
Piece of their puzzle.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Durant fires. He's off from 3. And so here's Denver. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now Murray. Now Gordon launches it. Smith there.
Other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double.